load to the ball. Ball's right here. Give me two players on this side. Sometime today, preferably. There we go. Offensive player, right there. Defensive player. Now, we'll get into closeouts and all that stuff a little later. We call this low to the ball. You'll hear us going to say this constantly in practice and game situations. Low to the ball means you're going to know, you got to know where the ball is located at on the help side. So we're going to load to the ball, but also be able to see your player. Okay? So if the ball is above the free throw line, which it is, we are one step toward our man on the rim line. Now what's a rim line? Anybody hear that term before? We use that term a lot. Rim line is a line, imaginary line from rim to rim, right here. That's the rim line. This guides our help side defense. The rim line guides our help side defense. It's not real complicated. It's pretty easy to remember. These guys can know what a rim line is, and they can see the rim line. So they're looking down here. He should be one step off the rim line toward his man. We load the ball. Ball gets dribbled below the free throw line. Boom. Now he comes over on the rim line. Ball, you man. Now where's the passing lane? Where's the ball line between him and his partner? You know what I mean by ball line? If you roll the ball with your partner, that's the ball line. If you are on the ball line, stay right, move the ball back. If you are on the ball line, then I'll tell you what, Rick's Green Rat offense is going to look pretty good. So I'm going to move off the ball line. I'm going to have pistols pointing at the ball and the man. So we're off the ball line, one step on the rim line. Got you on the rim line? What's your name? Joe? Julia. I'm going to call you Joe. It's easier, okay? It's just easier, okay? So now we have the ball here. He's on the rim line. You can see the rim line, right, Joe? What's your name? Kim? Joey. Joey. Just a lot easier. Smiley, you remember these? It's just easier, isn't it? All right. Okay, so you're here. So we're low to the ball. If we're off on this side, right here, we are not loading to the basketball. So if he gets beat on this side, he's probably going all the way to the basket. So our term is low to the ball. And he may pitch it, and you know what? He may get a shot on the three, but that's why we work on the closeout. Okay? Number 3, low man wins. Low man wins. You two come out here. You're still on help side. Okay? If I'm in position right here, and I look like a player. Okay? What do I mean by look like a player? When I say look like a player, what do you do? Oh, you get ready. What's that? You get ready. Should you be ready before the ball comes to you? Yes, okay? So we're in this position right here. The low man is going to win this war. So I'm on defense, and if my legs are standing up, he's going to beat me. There's no question about it, okay? So we tell our players all the time, low man wins. Now, there you go. His head should be shoulder height. The defender's head should be the shoulder height of the offensive player. Okay? Brent, right? You're Martin. Okay. So Martin's low. He's in this position right here. Usually the low man wins. Usually the low man wins. Same way with coming off the screens. If I'm setting a screen here, he's coming off the screen. His shoulder, back, Brent. His shoulder should be at hip, by hip. So he's coming right here. He's driving that shoulder. That's how low he should be coming off that screen. Shoulder, hip. So the low man wins. And that's just pretty easy for the players to understand and to see. Number 4, we say get your antenna up. What's an antenna, Brent? You know what an antenna is? Huh? I don't know how you say it. What's an antenna? Yeah, your radio, it brings in radio waves, television waves, all that kind of stuff, right? Get your antenna up. So antenna means what? If you have your antenna up, what are you doing? You know what? What's going on around you? That's exactly right. So get your antenna up. Be alert. Have some. The A word is awareness. The A word is awareness. Have some awareness. Got it? Martin, right? All right. Take 2 drills. Very good. Stay low, handle shoulder level. Got some awareness. What's happening now? Where do you think your teammate, we're just playing 2-on-2 here, where's your teammate at? You better be helping out, right? Okay? You're in a basketball position, right? Now you, Joey, look like a basketball player. Oh. See, he was not looking like a basketball player. So, Rick, when you're teaching to read and react, you like to have all 5 players looking like they can play, right? At least fake the other team out. Look like a player, okay? So I'm in this position right here. I'm looking like a player. We have some awareness of what's going on. Martin sees he's got some help from Joe. You know where Joey's located at, so we have some awareness both offensively and defensively. What was that, number 4? Where are you going here? That was 5? That was 4. Number 5. We just call this sniffing things out. Sniffing things out. Like smelling, sniffing things out. Know what could happen. Know what could happen next. Know what could happen next. Joe's over here playing defense. Joey looks like a player. There we go. Now, Joe, what could happen next? He could drive. Now, how many heard of pack line defense? Pack line defenders, I mean, yeah, okay. Jim Boone's a big pack line guy. Pack line is something that's kind of been, the last 4 or 5 years, kind of been a big thing in the States. I like the pack line, certain things about it. Okay, so his thought is, what can happen next? He could drive. So, if he drives, what are your responsibilities? To help the drill work, okay? So, let's take a drive. We'll see if he needs help. Very good, very good. Because one of our defensive principles is keep the ball out of the paint. Don't let the ball get the paint. That's a one-on-one thing, okay? He didn't need help, did he? Okay? So you might fake it a little bit. What else can your player do? What else can Joey do who's looking like a player over there? What else can he do? Huh? Go to the corner. If he goes to the corner, what do you have to do? You got to move, right? Okay? Because what's changed? What's this called? Ball line has changed. Roll the ball. That has changed now because your guy's on the baseline, right? Okay? Again. What's the other thing Joey can do? He can cut to the basket. Very good. Excellent. Because ball's there, he can make a cut right across the lane to come to the ball. Okay? And as he does so, Joey, looking like he's going to catch the ball, like a player, will catch the ball right in front of you. Okay? And you know what sound players hate to hear the most? You know what it is? What sound? Eh. You know what that sound means? No, it means fresh hot clock. It does, but in this case, it means his butt's going to be on the bench and got somebody else in. So, is not a good sound. So in practice, when I go, somebody's going to come out. So you're going to try and take this pass away. Okay? Get back at me. So know what's likely to happen next. Number 6, plug holes. Kind of a pack-line thing. Plug holes. Another hole, you know, is in the offense that Greg was going through. There's different holes. Plug holes. Plug holes with the help side. Plug holes with your defender that's helping out. Number 7, talk intimidates. We hate to play against a team that's all constantly talking on the court. So if right here, Joe's calling out, ball right here. You gotta help, you gotta help, you gotta help. That's what you're saying.
Got help. Got help. Got help.
Right. We say things 3 times. Okay? So he's in this position. He's going to say, Joe's going to say,
got help. Got help. Got help.
right. And you want it loud enough so everybody in the place can hear you.
Got help. Got help. Got help.
Great. Now what that says, it helps his teammate. Plus it's a little intimidating to the offense. Here's Joey over here who is quit looking like a player because his defender's been talking. You know, so it intimidates what's going on. I think communication is that way. We'll get into more things about communication talk. Number 8, be the first to the floor in 50-50 balls. Get extra possessions. 50-50 balls are extra possessions. So if the ball's rolling around right here, very good. You're off the other way, aren't you? And you're going to do what? Whoosh! Can you dunk it? Well, you got to pass somebody to dunk it. We want dunkers. So first to floor, get extra possessions. How else do you get extra possessions? Players, how else do you get extra possessions? Steals. Although, if this guy right here, you're playing defense, you're going to steal the ball from him, and I'm his coach, what sound do you think he's going to hear? You're out of there. You need somebody to handle the basketball. Okay? How else do you get another possessions? Turnovers, offensive rebounds, another possession. Yeah. All those are just hustle. It doesn't take talent. That's one of the things we try and tell our USA players is that, you know, those kind of plays do not take talent. You know, to get on the floor after a loose ball, to take a charge, to get an offensive rebound, you know, basically it just takes a 1-2, a hustle, a desire, and you have to teach that in practice. You have to teach that because it doesn't take talent in order to get those extra possessions. And number 10, last one. You have to have a triple. Is that 9? Oh, finish your defense. Yep. Finish your defense with rebounding. Finish your defense. We have the first drill we do. You 4 get down there. Joey, you're gonna help me out since you're on offense and you were a beast on offense. Give me 3 more basketballs. Here's the rebound drill we start practice with every day. And you know, some coaches say every day, and they mean every other day. When I say every day, I mean every practice. We start our drill out with this. Okay? This is called war. One-on-one. Rules are, when you get the ball, you're going to put it back in the basket. Okay? If it goes through the basket, you play it like this. If it goes outside the lane, or it hits the floor, it doesn't count. Alright? So you're going to face the basket. Give me a ball right here. Ready? Go. You gotta get 3 baskets. Ball out. Ball out. Ball on the floor. Keep going, keep going. Gonna get 3 baskets before you're out. 2. Ball on the floor, you're out. Is that 3? Is that 3? Go to get 3. Somebody's got to get 3 baskets. What's that ball? I want Joy. Paul. You know, Joy, if you had good teammates, somebody would come out and help you, wouldn't they? Look at him. There's not a one of us going to help you. When we talk about being good teammates, I don't see your teammates being very helpful. Here we go. That's 3? Is that 3? Oh, I think you got, somebody got 3? Stop on 3. Okay. That's a drill we do every day in practice. It's called War, 1-on-1-on-1. It sets the tone for practice. Now, when he gets 3, he goes back to the end of the line. A new guy comes in. So, Joe, who's been in here for like the last 15 minutes and hasn't scored yet, has to stay in there until he gets 3. If he's out, he gets 3, he goes back the line, new guy comes in, Martin. If Martin gets 3, he goes back the line, new guy comes in. So you don't get out of a drill until you get 3 baskets. Okay, so it's a great drill to start practice with. So that's what we emphasize. We emphasize playing really hard, and to start practice, how you start practice will dictate how your practice goes. I'm telling you right now, players do not have bad practices. Coaches have bad practices. So I tell my assistant coaches all the time, you know what? If we have a bad practice, it is not on the players, it's on the coaches. And that's because how you start practices, what you expect, how the culture of the practices go is what you're going to get out of it. So just keep that in mind. So next year, or when you say, well, we had a bad practice, bite your tongue a little bit, because that comes from the coach. Players don't have bad practices. You may not agree with that. All right, let's start. Give me everybody up here. Let's put the basketballs outside. Quickly, I want you to line up on the sideline. Right here, face me, spread out. I want your right foot on the red line. Face me, spread out. Right foot on the red line. You know, this is maybe a minute daily, 2 minutes daily. Beginning of the year, it might be 5 minutes. And if you're really upset at them, you know, get them at the line and you can go for an hour. See if you do better. All right, Joe, Martin, Brent, what's your name? Mike. How's that, all right? Mike. Now, watch their movement. Watch their foot movement, because this dictates how good the defenders are going to be. When I say defense, you slap the floor and say ready, ready, ready. And the hands up and look like a player. Got it? Defense. Now let's try that together. Okay? Let's try that together. Defense. Much better. Say ready, ready, ready. Because we say things 3 times. That's our community. Don't stand up. Joey. My goodness. Okay? 3 times is how we communicate. Help side, help side, help side. Ready, ready, ready. Screen, screen, screen. That's how we communicate 3 times, and then that's the end of our communication for that particular thing. Now, when I say big step, I want you to echo me. So when I say, what does echo mean? You say what I say. Okay? Defense, up the floor, ready, ready, ready. Then I'll say big step. When I say big step, you're going to take a big step with your left foot, pointing the toe in that direction. Right? Defense. Big step. 1 step. Not a hop. Big step. Okay, back again. I want everybody to watch which foot they have to move first. Because they're going in that direction, they have to move that foot first, and they're pointing the toe in the direction they go. Now, what's going to make you quicker in that first step? Any idea? Huh? Stay lower, that's good. He was listening. Nice job. Players, give him 3 claps. Oh, those claps suck. I'll tell you that right now. 3 claps. Better, but not good enough. 3 claps. Better. Okay? So whenever I say 3 claps, all the players, I want 3 claps. Got it? Be good teammates. Okay? Defense. Big step. Big step. My man here, Joey, Grant. You guys see what Grant did? Come back here, Grant. I'll do it again, just with you. You guys stay in good defensive position. There we go. Okay? Big step. Big step. That was better, wasn't it? You know what you did the first time? What did you do? He even knew what he did. It was wrong. Big step. Here's how your players listen, don't they? What were they supposed to do when I said big step? Huh? Well, then why didn't you do it? Is there some reason? Did we lose communication here some way? I mean, you said you all understand English, right? I can't say it in Flemish. What's big step in Flemish? Grote step. Right?